Hello everyone, welcome to the next video of C programming. In the previous videos, we have learned what is 2D array, how actually we are initializing the values of the 2D array, and also we have written two programs by using 2D array so that you can understand the functionalities and its syntax and how to use that one. Also, you have prepared the videos on function. Now you have the time to combine the concept of 2D array and function, that how we can pass the values of a 2D array in function. Okay, so the syntax says that you have to declare the array by using a data type by specifying the rows and column. Then you can take the input or you can initialize the 2D array. After that, you have to pass the function through the 2D array. Okay, so you have to just write down the name of the array while passing it. Similarly, whenever in the function definition, you will write down the function name along with the corresponding data type. The same name can be provided or different name, but here there is a speciality that if you want, you can keep the row number as blank, but you have to specify the column value. Okay. After that, you can write any code, whatever your requirement. If you see the example, you are declaring one integer array of 10 cross 20. Now you have taken the input. After that, you are calling the function fun where you are passing the array. Okay, and after that you are catching it with the same name. Different name can be provided, the data type must be same, and here you are keeping the row as blank but the column you are keeping a value. Okay, and then you are writing the program. Okay, so by keeping all this syntax in your mind, let us write a simple example so that you can understand the use of 2D array and function. Okay, we will write a simple program where actually we will declare the 2D array along with the row and column value. Okay, so you have taken the input from the user, that what is your requirement on the basis of your total number of rows. Similarly, you have to enter the total number of columns the user want, and you will store in a column variable. Okay, then you will take the input to the array. Done. So what you will do here, you will start from 0, you will go up to the row number plus plus. Similarly, j equal to 0, j less than column, j plus plus. Whatever the value will pass, that will go to array of ij. Okay, this is what actually we have taken the input. Next, what I'll write a display function through which I'll pass the array. But if I'll pass the array, how many rows and how many columns I can operate, that is only known to the main function. So I have to pass the row and column value also to the function definition so that we can at least know in the body of the display function that how many values I have to operate. Okay, same name I can provide. Again, I have to declare the variables for the loop. You are giving the message. So inside the for loop, you have to start from 0. Then it will go up to row. Similarly, j will start from 0. J will go up to column, j plus plus. You have to just display the values. Okay. Now you have to write down the function prototype. You need to declare 2D array. So declare the column size also here, then two integer values. So let us check what we have done. So you have taken the input for the array in main function. You have called the function where the array name, the row size and the column size you have entered. And then you are catching the array, then the row value and the column value. Why? Because you have to print that many values you have taken input inside the main function. And that will only be known to the by using the row and column value. So here by using these two loops, you are printing the values. Okay. And this is what the function prototype you have provided, that you are operating to one 2D array and two integer values. Okay. You are getting the warning because this is 30. So you have to write here 30 and here also 30. No warning, no error is there. Suppose here it is 3 and 4. So that means 12 values I have to take as input. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. This is how you have taken the input and you have displayed the values by using function. So very simple concept is here whenever you are using the concept of function in 2D array. Okay. So let us do one thing. In the last video, we have written the program how to find the transpose of a 2D array. The same program we will rewrite by using function. Okay. Now what we need to do to find the transpose of a particular array, we need to take the input. So you have taken the row number, column number and the values as input. Okay. Now this particular array is not required here in main function. So no need to declare. What we will write, we will pass the array name with row number and column number as per our discussion. This is my main function. Okay. So I have just called the function by using the array name, row number and column number. Clear? What we need to do, we have to write down the body of the function. Okay. Array 2. What is the column size? 30 we have defined. So 30. Now you have to declare again this I and J here because you will use that one. Okay. The same name you have to write on here. So you are passing the array name, you are catching with another array name, then row value and column value you are catching. And then you are writing the logic here. What you are writing? First you are printing the value of the original array. That is my, you can write here array 1. Okay. And I need array 2 of whatever maybe 30, 20. Okay. So you are passing array 1, you are catching the array 1, you are displaying the value of array 1. This is the original array. And then you need to convert or find a transpose of array 1 to array 2. So that also you have declared here because previously we have declared inside the main function. So whenever you use the concept of function, as for our discussion, the input part, what is the requirement to take on input, the everything you will write down inside the main function. After that, while calling the function, you will write down the original requirement of the processing inside the function definition. Okay, so this is the objective of this the program, to find the transpose. So you are finding the transpose inside the function body, and after that you are printing the values here. Okay, um, this is to array 1 you have declared, taken the input, passing array 1, catching array 1, and then array 1 to array 2 you have converted, and finally array 2 you are printing. Okay, you have to write down the same name. So let us check whether output is coming or not. Two cross three. No. Why? Because we are printing the array 2. Okay. So you have to print I and J. Okay. So previously whatever the row number, now it will become the column number. Okay. So in the previous video also you have done the same thing here by finding the transpose. The same program you are writing by using the function. Okay. One more program also you have done, addition of two 2D arrays, and you are keeping the result in the third. Okay. So what is the input here? The input is here the row number, column number of two both the matrices, and then the input. First matrix, second matrix input. Up to this one is my input actually. Okay. Understood? My input is the row number, column number of both the matrices, and then as for the rule of row number and column number, you have taken the input for the both the matrices. Clear? Now here you will call the function where you will pass two arrays, row number and column number of both the matrices. Okay. You can pass the single value also, because row number R1, R2 both are same, C1, C2 are also both are same. But to make the program as simple like the previous one, we have passed all values. Okay. Now here, what we will do, we will catch the values. So array 1, the size is 20, 30. Array 2, 30, 40. R1, C1, R2, C2. Okay. Now here I need to declare ij and this array 3, because array 3 is not required in main function. So we are removing that from that place, and you are declaring here. Okay. Now this is what you are printing, the first matrix, second matrix, then you are doing the addition, everything you are doing here. Now we will do inside the function. Okay. We have not done anything new. What we have done previously, whatever you have done in the function body, now everything you are writing inside the, so previously whatever you have done inside the main function, now you are writing inside the function body. Okay. So while writing the function prototype, integer 30, then 40, then 4 integers. Okay, 4 integers, row 1, column 1, row 2, column 2, and both the matrices. Okay, so let us check whether it's working or not. Maybe some extra bracket we have given. Yes. Okay, so this is asking for the first matrix 2, 3, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First matrix over, second matrix 11, 22, 33, 44, 55. Now see, this is the first matrix 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second matrix is 11, 20, 33. And whenever you are adding 11 plus 1 will be 12, 22 2 will be 4, and then 66 6 will be 72. Okay, so that means the objective of writing this particular program by using function is, if you have idea how to declare 2D array, how to write the programs of 2D array in general, then immediately or easily you can convert the program by using function. There is nothing to do with function. You have to declare all the inputs inside the main function, then pass everything through the function call, catch in the function body, and then write down the code whatever you're writing previously in main function. Now you have to write down inside the function body. After that you have to provide the function prototype. Okay, so through this video you have learned how to write the program of 2D array by using function. Okay, so my suggestion, you try to implement some more programs of 2D array in general, then convert the program by using function. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching this video.